have heard of Austin Snyder, a student at Pinkston Middle School who was diagnosed with osteosarcoma in 2009 at the age of 7. Austin has undergone 29 chemotherapy treatments and over 10 surgeries. Austin is currently at St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital in Memphis, Tennessee. He would love to have your prayers and support.
Supporters of the Austin Snyder Foundation include Holly's Jewelry, Chili's, El Chico, Coach Randy Barnhill, and many more.
If you would like to keep up to date with what's going on in Austin Snyder, please follow the Facebook page, Prayers for Austin Snyder. Thank you.
Welcome to BNN News. I'm your host, Jordan Womack.
And I'm your host, Abby Fowler.
And today we're going to talk about washing your hands.
Did you know people are less likely to wash their hands at home rather than anywhere else?
Don't wipe your hands on your pants. Wash them with soap.
Turn on the faucet and count to 20, or do your ABCs.
What is your favorite thing about being on the swim team?
Well, swim is a very unique sport in that you can be both individual and a team player at the same time. No matter how hard you try as an individual, that will reflect upon you, but then on your team.
What is your favorite memory you have with the swim team?
Well, this is the most recent memory. This past district meet on last Thursday, we won both boys and girls, and I managed to set a record in the 200 IM.
How long have you been involved with swim?
Ever since I could swim, actually. They transitioned me one day from swimming lessons into the swim team, and it's been progressing ever since.
Your last question is, do you have any advice for anybody that is looking into joining the swim team?
To them, I just say to join. It's a very open environment where everybody excels, no matter what your predicament is.
Thank you, Grant, for coming and speaking with us today. Until next time.
How did you get to the district championship?
7 teams this year. We start out number 7, even though we'd already beaten one team twice and another team once. We do get to play the Jonesboro schools. So we start at the bottom, and we beat MacArthur, who we'd already beaten twice this year, which is really difficult to beat somebody 3 times, and that's at Jonesboro on their high school home court. So that was a really big challenge. That was our first game, so we were pretty amped up about that because it's hard to beat somebody 3 times. And then we turn around. That was Monday. We turn around on Wednesday and we get the number 3 team because they won their game below us, and that was West Memphis East, and we beat them by about 6 or 8 points. And then we turn around Thursday, and this is 3 trips to Jonesboro, actually 2 trips because we stayed over Wednesday. We played Anticamp in the finals, and we beat them 6. So it's really, really difficult to go over there and win it because of, number 1, the travel, and number 2, you're going to play 3 very, very good basketball teams in a row within 4 days, and you don't have a lot of time to prepare for each team. And we don't get to play the kind of competition that we see over there throughout the year very often. For our young ladies to be able to go over there and represent us like they did and put together 3 really good games against 3 very quality basketball teams in a row it was awesome. It's a great experience. I'm very proud of them. They worked very hard this year. It was bittersweet for me. It was our 4th district championship in the 8 years we've been playing in that conference championship game. So I feel, it's a great accomplishment. We won it. We missed it the first year we went in. We won it 3 years in a row, and then we missed it for 3 more, and now we're back in the championship games.
Your t-shirts say we play for him, and it has a number 99 on that. Could you explain that?
Well, these kids are very strong in what they believe, and they wanted to put "We Play for Him," and that's a capital H, and so they're playing for their Lord and Savior, and at the same time they wanted to remember Hayden Padgett. A lot of them have his mother as a teacher, and he's got a special place in our hearts here at the junior high, and these kids wanted to honor their Lord and also remember Hayden as they played every game, and that tells you a lot about the character and the integrity of this basketball team, that they wanted to share that with everybody, and they would even ask the other team to pray with them at the end of the game out there at the center circle, and that was just awesome to watch them do that. That means more than winning championships to us, but they really expressed themselves and let people know how they felt. and just took a stand for what they believed, and that just it's just icing on the cake.
Was there any point in the game that you were afraid of losing?
There wasn't a point that I thought we would lose, but there was a point that the game got really close and everyone was getting all anxious and just wanting to pull ahead and get the win.
What was the final score?
32-26.
How did you prepare for this?
We worked every day during school, after school, and on weekends, and we pushed each other around in practice, and our coaches pushed us harder every day, and with each other we all came together, and we had some really hard practices and conditioning, and after all that, we earned it.
Let's rage!
You were gonna come to me. Here you are, but you better choose.
Hi, I'm Jordan Womack with BNN News, and we're here today at the East Classroom with Miss Meisner.
Hi.
Let's go inside. As you can see right here, this is the MakerBot Replicator 2, the 3D printer that is currently at the school. And what can you tell us about that, Miss Meisner?
This 3D printer came in last week, and we have been prototyping and testing to see the capabilities of the printer. The students will then be able to create their own designs for their own projects and actually get to make and then redesign or re-engineer their actual project.
What can you tell us about the software that's being used?
So pretty much any kind of 3D CADing software can be used, like SolidWorks, Autodesk Inventor, even Google SketchUp, which is free to the public. And over here on the screen, you put your 3D model into the MakerBot software, and then it just sends it directly to the printer and prints it just like you printed a document, except for it's 3D.
And let's see, what all is being made here? What can you elaborate on that?
So far we have made several different objects to see the quality. We have here an ape. You can actually see kind of like the hairs that are on the ape. This was not done in the highest resolution possible, so I mean it could even look even better. We have a nut and a bolt, and you can actually see that the threads in the nut and the bolt screw in together. Good. Okay, and then we have a little swamp man here, and then we have this triangle square thing, and it is on hinges, and it can change from being a square to a triangle. And currently on the printer right now is a test plate for conference. They're hoping to create a plate that has Mountain Home High School East on it to place in their booth.
All right, thank you very much, Ms. Meiser.
People are less likely to wash their hands at home rather than anywhere else.
Anywhere else? That's a good one, Abby. And did you know that was the one I was going to say? Don't wipe your hands on your pants. Wash them with soap. Remember, kids, you don't wash your hands. You're gross.
I don't think I said that right.
You know,
House of Pizza, Holly's Jewelry, Randy Barnhill has poked.
It might seem crazy.